you are now chopping it up
with SchMood. With SchMood.
And welcome back. I am your host. My name is Josh Moody, and you are now chopping it up with SchMood. It is the handsome one, the dancing one, the prancing one, the shansome one. You gotta say it twice. It's always better when you say it twice. What's up, guys? What's going on? It's been a few days since I've been at you in your ear talking that BS, but nonetheless, I am back. It feels great to be back. I got a good one for you guys. It's a little bit personal for me. This is actually something I'm looking forward to severely. It's been a long time coming, I feel like, but it's usually been worth the wait. But nonetheless, before I get into all that good stuff, gotta get my shout outs out the way. Shout out to the team. You already know what it is. Sweet thing. Shout out to Ronnie Chance, the writer of this show, my business partner, EO. You already know what it is. Shelly Shells, Auntie P. You already know what it is. Shout out to the Actual Factual Vlogcast. That new episode just dropped yesterday. Go check that out. Link is in my bio. Follow me at myguy_Moody. If you're not already following me, if you're just tuning in for the first time, welcome. For you guys that don't know, like I said, I wanted to do Chop It Up with SchMood to talk a little bit more about personal things. Whatever I feel like is going on in the world, that could be trending topics. It can be current events. It can be political. It could be sports. It could be relationships, which is mostly the topic we've been sticking to lately. It could be TV shows. It could be movie reviews. Whatever pretty much is grinding my gears at this very point in time. Nonetheless, I wanted to have this platform in which Josh can get a little bit more personal, speak about whatever he wants to speak about, and just have a little bit of freedom and that little bit of leeway to come in there and do whatever he need to do. Nonetheless, that leads me to say, with the intention of creating the show, I mentioned, I'm a TV show type of guy. Guys, if you know me, you know I can sit and watch Netflix all day. I can binge watch. I'm one of those binge watchers. Once I find a show, I'm determined. I gotta finish it. It's like a gift and a curse of mine, because once I find something of interest, I really truly give it a fair shot. I like to analyze stuff. I like to look at, what characters and what things are gonna go on, and kind of like put myself in those situations. I'm a big ass kid with mine, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I told y'all, if y'all know me, I play video games. I do all that good stuff. Nonetheless, this is something I like to do. I told you guys, like I said, I watch Netflix. I have the Fire Stick. Don't judge me, guys. Right? And I watch a lot of TV shows. I'm always looking for that next TV show, something that's catching my interest. As of right now, I'm watching Westworld, which is just a little bit different, guys. I don't know if you ever got into Westworld just yet. I'm still kind of confused with what's going on. I get like the whole point of, they created this space where they can come, this world where they can come and be whoever they wanted to be and not be judged and live a life of no consequences and things like that. But turns to find out, the host, turn the page, decide they want to get out and get out in the real world. So pretty much the host, the people that they have created in the show, want to become human, and the humans want to become them and be immortal. So it's a little bit different. I'm watching Westworld. If you guys ain't watching that yet, check that out. That's on HBO. And it's pretty dope. It might be a little slow for you. Season 1 was pretty dope. Season 2 is really starting to pick up. It's one of those things that just make you think. So keep an eye out for that, guys. I tell you, if you want to watch something different, have you thinking. There's a lot of subliminals that are going on in this type of show. But check it out. Definitely check it out. What else am I watching? I just finished On My Block. On My Block was a little different. I was a little awkward, right? Watching the show because it's supposed to be taking place of high school kids, and they was doing type of sexual, interactions. That was kind of awkward. Nonetheless, it is a pretty good show. I was very surprised at the end of that to see it. Guys, I'm a big fan of Atlanta. Shout out to you, Childish Gambino. You just dropped that dope single, This Is America. You are ODing right now. My lady's not too, Sweet Thing is not too fond of your stand-up comedy. She actually seemed to think it was recycle bin, a.k.a. sanitation juice, a.k.a. it was trash, straight up. But like I said, I'm going to reserve that judgment on that because I haven't seen it personally yet. I don't know what that was like. But according to her, it was pretty bad, and that's not a lane of yours. But who am I? Who is she? You keep going, good brother. Once again, Atlanta's a super dope show. Guys, if you have not watched that yet or peeped that is on FX. Regular cable, if you guys have regular cable, it's on FX. But definitely you have to go watch Atlanta. The brother from Get Out is in that the gentleman who was the first one captured or kidnapped and turned into a sex slave, as my man was, quite frankly putting it. That is a really, really dope show. And it's a shame I don't know this brother's name. He plays Paperboy, who is Childish Gambino's cousin at the time in the show, who is the rapper, the successful one of the group, the money maker, the breadwinner of the group. And he just does a super dope job. And it's so different. Each episode, especially season 2, each episode is like a mini movie. But it's separate, but it kind of ties back into what's going on. It's like, yo, guys, I'm telling you, my words won't do it justice. Once again, do yourselves a favor. Go watch that. That's one of my new favorite shows. Atlanta. And finally, I'm going to get this last one out the way because this is officially my top show that I've ever watched. And I don't mean I'm going to exclude like the Martins and stuff like that because I watch Martin and stuff every day. I'm not even talking about like, even though that is a TV show, to me like those are just two different categories where I'm going with this. That was sitcom, comedy, real life type of thing. This is more of like, action, thriller, drama. I'm trying to say different type of stuff. That's real life people stuff going on. This is a little bit different. So in Game of Thrones, guys, if you guys, honestly, a lot of you probably gonna know about the Game of Thrones. I'm a super Game of Thrones fiend. I cannot wait. 2019 is gonna take such a long goddamn time. I don't know why you guys are doing this. You need to hurry up and write that damn book. I'm trying to tell y'all right now, I'm gonna be Jon Snow for the next 5 to 10 years. That's gonna be guys. I don't even celebrate Halloween. I don't celebrate Halloween, okay? But I got Roscoe over here. He's my couch. He's my couch straw, right? He's going to wrap around me. I'm going to be a wolf. I'm going to give me a wolf patch. My lady is going to be Khaleesi. I don't care if that's my auntie, because in the show, I'm slaying that. Khaleesi, I'm drinking that bath water from that Game of Thrones, okay? From that time of the year, that medieval time shit, I'm drinking that nasty, hey, great-looking stuff. Yes, I would. She's like that in that show. Khaleesi, you will be my auntie in that show, and guess what? I will be doing my auntie. I will be doing my auntie. My auntie don't look like that, okay? Especially in that time, okay? There's dragons, there's ice kings, there's all type of stuff. You got a hound. You guys, if you don't know about the hound, don't look at me like that because you don't know who the hound is. That's why you're looking at me like that, because you don't know who the hound is. I'm telling you right now, if you knew who the hound is, you'll be hyped right now because I fucks with the hound. Shout out to the hound. Yo, I'm telling y'all right now, Game of Thrones, one of the best show I've ever witnessed. It is absolutely amazing. Truly a work of art. Down to the plot, the story, the characters, the action, the acting itself, everything about it, the graphics, it is unreal. Guys, it will have you feeling sick to your stomach like, what did I just really watch? I'm telling y'all right now, this episode is not about Game of Thrones. Shout out to the Game of Thrones. That show is OD, my favorite show. And finally, this leads me into my whole point of this episode today. My second favorite show, or I would say 1A, Game of Thrones is 1A, and this would be 1B, okay? And this is Power, okay? Guys, I've been watching Power. I don't know why. I decided to watch Power since the very day it debuted. It's just something me, my brother Ev, my sweet thing. I don't know. We just, for some reason, we watched it from the beginning. This is just something I thought, it's 50. Anything with 50 attached to it, it's just one of those things like whether it's going to be him dying into cancer, from cancer in that movie, that whack-ass BET movie where he was like the football player or something like that. That was just a bad movie. Nonetheless, he looked very, very bad. Nonetheless, anything with 50 he has this knack in this way, this uniqueness to him that he just has a way to just, no matter what it is, and it can be the stupidest thing that he's posting or the stupidest thing that he's talking about, he has a way to make anything seem cool. Okay, he took a simple term, get the strap, okay, and it's turning that into a straight phenomenon. Everybody's getting the strap. You got grandmoms getting the strap. You got baby daddies getting the strap. You got cousins getting the strap. Everybody, you got lesbians getting the strap. Everybody's getting the strap, right? You got police officers who feels threatened because he hashtag get the strap after he posted. That's how huge 50, this term has become, because 50 he's just, I don't know if you should call him a networking genius or a marketing genius, but he is, because no matter what he's posting about, in his hashtags, if you look, he's always talking about his next project or what he has coming up, right? So my point is, I'm saying that 50 seems that he has this way of just bringing this littiness to whatever he's attached to, and he did the same thing. This was no different. With Power. This is starring Omari Hardwick. Okay, this takes place in New York. Okay, NYC. Shout out to NYC. I actually used to work in Meatpacking District when they was recorded summer season 4. And I used to see a lot of the stuff going on right happen, so I know where they're shooting at. That's where Truth is, right over there in the Meatpacking District where they shoot. Like I said, this show is top notch. It's second to none. Absolutely legit. But like I said, Omari Hardwick, he is the main character in the show, and he is playing Ghost, a.k.a. James St. Patrick. Now, James St. Patrick is originally from Queens, New York, where he got his rise, and he's an entrepreneur, an aspiring entrepreneur. He right now owns, in the show, he owns Truth, which is one of the hottest New York City nightclubs in the city. But however, he was able to obtain this club and obtain this level of status through his rise of savageness through the drug game, right? So once again, like I said, he's a husband, has a family, okay, a wife at home, okay. He has a daughter, and he has children at home, a daughter and a son, okay. Now this is a family man. Now he's in this show, he's happened to be torn in dealing with the aspect of trying to go legit, okay, and stepping away from the drug game. But things from that drug game in his past life seems to keep possibly pulling him back. Now here's the thing. I love. He's starting to piss me off a little bit in the show. I love the character though. Don't get me wrong. But I'm just tired of seeing the face. And if you guys know me, guys, bear with me. You guys, the face. No matter what is going on, right? He could be talking to Angela. He could be talking to Tasha. He could be talking to anybody. Let anybody shop him, right? Or say something that he didn't know about, or was just like, where did that come from? And I just caught him off guard. He'll do this. What? Right? Don't he do that face? Am I tripping? Let me do it one more time. One more time. Does he not? Look out the window. Angela. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Tasha. And I just I'm just sick of that face, Omari. But nonetheless, in the show, you playing the savage. I get it. Like I said, with the death of his daughter, and leading into the upcoming season, and trying to find out who did that. And like I said, every time he seems to want to step out and go make that next step, nonetheless, something keeps pulling him back. And honestly, what started a lot of the, I would say a big player in this, this whole formula of sort of his, I wouldn't say his downfall, but let's just say this is when a lot of his losses seem to come into fruition, was when Angela Valdez, who is a agent, okay, who comes back into his life, she's just doing her job. She's looking to interrogate and find out who is this man who they call Ghost. Now I know who this Ghost was, right? So she turns to find out she didn't know that Ghost was James St. Patrick, her old childhood lover, who she's loved since forever, who got away. They're the one that got away from each other type of thing. They see each other, they meet back together in Truth, they start dating. The whole time, she don't know that she's actually looking for him, the same guy that she's laying with. Nonetheless, she plays the side bitch, right? Her name, she is played by Angela Valdez, is played by Leela Lauren. And honestly, I can't stand her boots. She needs to die. I've been hoping she die for a long time. I can't stand, I think the sex looks so bad. I think it's trash. I don't think her yams is good. It can't be. I don't think, and honestly, according to Ghost, the yams got to be crazy, because he's been wilding since she came back into the picture. So I'm assuming, or I don't know. I just know I seen the sex scenes between her and Tasha. It looked like Tasha shit is way better. I'm just saying. I don't know what his deal is. The yams have to be A1 with Tasha. And like I said, Tasha is played by, Tasha St. Patrick is played by Notori Norton, okay, who's the ex-wife of Ghost, the mother of his children, the one that held him down. okay? Held him down from the womb. You know what I'm saying? When he was rising up in the drug game, when he was doing what he was doing. She was the one that was holding his family down, having stuff in her name, stuff like that, just holding down the fort like a loyal, ride or die type of John would do. You know what I'm saying? However, in the show, she does do a lot of dumb things that'll piss you off. She's helped him back himself into some corners, but nonetheless, Ghost is a man in the show. He's done a lot of dumb things, and a lot of this stems from that bitch Angela Valdez. I can't stand your boots. You need to die. I'm gonna keep jacking that forever. But nonetheless, a lot of that stuff became in nonetheless. But she is ride or die in the show. I'm interested to see how her character expands in this. In my eyes, I hope she's the one who offs Angela. But nonetheless, I'm gonna move on from that to Ghost's best friend, now whose name in the show is called Tommy Egan, who is played by Joseph Sakara. This is my favorite character in the show. He is a wild boy who gives no fucks. He's the exact opposite of Ghost in so many ways. He is white, Ghost is light skinned. Okay, Tommy is way more hooded in a way. Ghost is in the show. Tommy does not want out of the game. This is the only game he know. He killed his own girlfriend, the one girl that he finally loved, for Ghost, his right hand man. This is somebody who, even at the thinnest of times when it looked like he's about to do something OD birdie, when he was about to do something OD birdie, my man decided nah, I'm still gonna choose my man over this bitch, and he offed his own lady, fellas and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, he offed his own lady, choked the bare hand, spit coming out of his mouth, pause. That shit was crazy. That was a scene I would never forget. He be wilding with the coke, but nonetheless, my man's is with the shits, with the static. He want all types of smoke. I'm telling y'all right now in this show, my man was ready to off Angela Valdez, but my man Ghost stopped him. He should have been dubbed him. But nonetheless, Tommy's also his hunger and his eagerness to lead the game is kind of what gets him into trouble. He decided to take on the game without Ghost and push him out to the side, and some things messed up. So now leading into the new season 5, we looking to see if Tommy and Ghost are gonna finally get back together, build the empire back up as things seem to be crumbling down around them. Nonetheless, the most savage person in the show, played by Kane and none other than Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. That man's a savage, guys. He killed his own son in the show, guys. Straight up killed his own son, killed his baby mother in the show. Okay? I seen this man hold somebody's daughter. You know what I'm saying? Outside the window, threatening to toss her outside the window. You feel me? If the man didn't do what he wanted him to do. 50 was also set up by Ghost, who was James St. Patrick in the show, who's played by Mari Hardwick, who set him up, 50 was the original Kingpin to win on top. Ghost set him up, put him in jail, and then Ghost took over and transcended from there. 50 never let go of that grudge. In that process, he also took over his son, molded his son into his. 50 never forgave him for that. I told you he killed his own son, right? And his whole plan was to get him back by taking over his own son, Tyreek. Okay, but turns to find out, he ends up falling in love with him, realizing that he can't do it. So now it looks like they're about to work together, like I said, and hopefully build his empire back. But nonetheless, Kane is a savage. I still believe he wants the throne back. He wants his crown. We definitely gonna see. You never know with 50. He's a super savage. He plays a super savage all too well. That's because he actually is a savage. But nonetheless, just some honorable mentions. I wanna throw out real quick. Lakeisha getting played by Lala Anthony. She's I like her character in the show. She's currently dating Tommy. She was dating Sean before, who is the son of 50 Cent, who, like I said, who he killed. Nonetheless, she's also the best friend of Tasha, who seems to be holding it down. She knows a little bit. Honestly, I would say like half of what's going on with the business and all that stuff like that. So she's in the show. I love her show in this. Also, Joe Proctor, who's the lawyer to Ghost, to Tommy, to all the guys and all the stuff like that, who is played by Turtle from Entourage, if those of you who know who have ever watched Entourage. Jerry Pereira, he is, like I said, he's playing Joe Proctor in the show. I love his character in the show. He's like perfect for what's going on because like he's kind of like tied into it now because of the murder and everything that happened. So guys, definitely dope show. And last but definitely not least, okay, first of all, I'm going to give a shout out to this young man. This character is known by name as Tyreek St. Patrick. He is Staten Island's own Michael Rainey Jr. First and foremost, salute to you, good brother. This is no hate here, but before I get into what I'm going to say, I want to truly shout out to you. Shout out to you, good brother. I want to see you keep doing great things. Like I said, you Staten Island's own. You don't even know me, but Hey, you making us proud, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. You are a great actor. Keep striving. I watched Amateur as well. Salute to you, good brother. But nonetheless, bro, I got to get back to you because on this show, you smoke, man. You play a typical generational millennial kid, right, who has had everything, I wouldn't say handed to him, but pretty much handed to him on a silver to possibly a gold spoon. Okay, and here you are. You have a mother and father at home, beautiful sister, beautiful family, right? You're going to a great school. You're doing all these great things, and yet you just seem to want to spiral down and go down the wrong path. I understand Sean's death. There was no explanation from that. He just disappeared on you. Okay? Then off of that, right, the separation between your mother and your father led to you following the influence of Canaan, right? And doing some very, very birdy things that ultimately got your sister killed, okay? Tyreek, I'm gonna say this to you. After all those positive things I said about you, how much of it, and this is a testament to your great acting, because you pissed me off. I hate you in the show. I hate the lip. I hate everything. I hate the straight face, the arrogance. But bro, like I said, salute to you because you really, really, really pissed me off. But I'm interested to see how your character evolves. I think you're gonna turn into an absolute savage. You just lost your sister. You killed the man that killed him. That killed her. So I'm actually jacking it. I'm just, like I said, I'm super happy for you, bro. I hope you turn up. I'm super excited for season 5. Power, SchPower. I can't wait. July 1st. I hope y'all tuning in. I'm about to be tuning in. Guys, I'm about to be off this. It's Chopping It Up with SchMood. I am your host. They call me Josh Moody. And, yo, I'm going to holler at y'all. On yourselves.
And you are now chopping it up. Chopping it up with SchMood.